Purnamaste, Purnamaste, and everybody welcome. Everybody welcome. Welcome to the art of the word that I am from the heart. Urging you to log out of the matrix. To log out of the matrix. What it means to log out of the matrix. To stop picking sides. Stop fighting against this and against that to destroy it. The matrix game is the opposition between darkness and light. Fight. The game. When we are the good guys and they are the bad guys and bad guys want to be destroyed. And they are the bad and they think that they are the good guys and we are the bad guys. And bad guys have to be destroyed. And the both sides are only destroying each other, hurting and traumatizing each other, to hate each other more. Opposition grows stronger, hate grows stronger, violation goes stronger. Both sides are stronger in hate towards each other, and opposition is stronger. The problem is only getting stronger. That's the matrix. We are the good side and we fight against the bad side. The game of duality. But those on the other side, they are the good guys and we are the bad guys for them. And the fight never ends. Fight never ends. You have to log out of the matrix. You have to stop being for this and fighting that to destroy it. For you are only making the problem bigger and your opponent stronger and opposition stronger, and whatever you want to destroy becomes only stronger, and you become it. You become it. Whatever you are part of, whatever you are fighting against, whatever you are fighting against, whatever you are fighting against, you are being part of. You are empowering it. You are making it stronger. For the game of the matrix is the game of duality, game of opposition, game of separation, violation. The only problem in the matrix is that black and white, the sides are always in each other's hair, always want to destroy each other. We are right, you are wrong. I know better, you don't. You are wrong, I'm right. We are good, you're bad. You're wrong, I'm right. Now they fight. And all kind of wars are the product and the conflict out of this shit. So you see, you have to stop hating and destroying what you don't want to see. Because just opposition, hate, and trying to destroy it, your energy, your attention, gives it power. You giving it power, and you are becoming just that because you are destroying, hating, revenging. If you attack what you hate, you become that hate. And that hate becomes stronger in you and on the other side. The opposition only makes stronger. Why don't you rather love what you love? Focus on what you love. Don't fight against what you hate, but build what you love. Build what you love. Give your energy there. Create that. Otherwise you will become what you hate. Because you're destroying it, hating it. You are being it. Don't hate another race and turn your race against that race, but teach your race. About equality, about we all are human beings, about human rights, about human soul. Teach. So we can end wars, so we can end racism, so we can end all that shit. Let us focus on what we love, what we want to see. We don't want to see conflict. We don't want to see wars between sides. We don't want to see destruction. You know, opposition only makes stronger. Opposition only makes stronger. And like I'm telling you, you log out of the matrix when you are no more on any side. But you are one with everyone that I am and everything that I am. Multidimensional beings, all truths are within you. I'll tell you something. Sides that oppose each other, fight each other, they create each other. They are one, but separated in duality. You can see case, police officer killing George Floyd. Divine masculine control, dominance, destruction, and freedom. George Floyd represented divine feminine. The separation between divine feminine and divine masculine are one. But in this world, the sides fight and kill each other. But what divine masculine doesn't know, that it is missing that compassion, that freedom, that deep feeling, that love that divine feminine has and attacks in it, for it's afraid of himself. And divine feminine on the other side needs that power, needs that structure, needs that plan, needs that order. And they are actually, even in the worst cases that happen in this world, pointing at each other always. What is missing in each other? Just see spiritual people, awakened people and people in the matrix. Awakened people, people in the matrix need spiritual people. They cannot be without of them, because they can say, oh, these lunatics, these are idiots. They dream about some ascension in spirituality, but we are grounded in physicality. We are better than them. They oppose each other. You know, there's nothing spiritual, there's no soul, you're idiots. We are so much better than them. They are defined. One side is defined by the other. They cannot exist proud materialist without spiritual people. And then spiritual ego. Spiritual ego. These people are lost in the matrix. They don't know what they are doing. They are just being fuel for the furnace of the matrix to burn. They are so lost in third dimension. They are so completely. Look at them, how low they are. We are the shit. We are so much better than them. Spiritual people cannot be better and cannot be spiritual awakened people without people lost in the matrix. And people who are proud materialists, they cannot be proud materialists and atheists without a spiritualist. So they are always pointing at each other. And they are defined by each other. Racist is defined by the race he hates. And a victim of racism is defined by the racist. If he or she doesn't want to heal and choose to remain a victim, it needs a racist to be defined and hate a racist. Racists need to hate that race to be a racist. What I was speaking before that. Like spiritual and material people. Duality, separated in duality. They both need to realize that they are pointing at each other. They are actually part of each other, but separated in the matrix of duality. That actually spirituality and matter are one. Spirit that I am in every matter. Science and spirituality are one. Science, when backed up with spirituality, creates heaven and earth, nurture humanity and earth for heaven. You see. And when spirituality is united with science, whoo, we see the truth as it is scientifically. There's no separation. Matter and spirit are one. And that's why spiritual and materialists, they have ego. They think that they are better than one another. But they are pointing at each other always. I am you. I'm missing something in myself. You see. So whatever are the sides in this world, like darkness and light, source is the union of darkness and light. Love is darkness and light united. Like darkness supporting the light of the stars to shine, to hold the light strong to shine, to serve the light, to exist for the light. But in this world, darkness and light are separated. Darkness fights light. Light fights darkness. Because it's the matrix of separation. And they are pointing at each other. I am you. Source that I am. Source darkness of light. And they are just telling to each other, all the sides in this world that they fight with each other are telling to each other, we are one. And I am missing in you what I'm fighting. And they are defined by one another. And more they try to destroy each other, more they make each other stronger. Abuse, trauma stronger. Hate, revenge stronger. They both are stronger in hate, revenge and trauma. In separation and violation and conflict is stronger. The problem is not destroyed, problem is bigger. And the white becomes dark because it fights with darkness the darkness. You become what you fight. Like Nietzsche said, if you're fighting dragons for too long, you become a dragon. So it is, for you're acting like a dragon. You're trying to destroy. We have to log out of the matrix. We have to log out of the matrix, for look what is happening today. The protests in America. Police against black people against police, black people against white people against black people. And on the mainstream media, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, nothing else matters than black lives. What I'm trying to say, I love the black race most. The girlfriend that I was longest with was African. And I'm not completely white, you see me. But not black, I'm a gypsy Arabic down there, roots from my father. His parents, black like gypsies. I love Afro-American and African race so much. But what I'm trying to say is that mainstream media in USA never cared for black people and never for black lives. Now all what matters to mainstream media is black lives. But black people have been killed by police and brutalized and enslaved by 300 years and nothing changed. They never cared. Mainstream media never cared. They don't care for that. This is a magic trick. Look at the right hand so you don't see what the left hand is doing, taking your rights away, separating you, installing 5G all over the world, creating vaccines and passing laws and bills to fuck up humanity. They don't care for black lives. What they care is to spark the opposition of duality so that black side and white side would fight, the blue and black would fight, that there would be greater problem, greater opposition, greater division, greater hate, abuse, so there would be need the greater counteract, counter-strike, counter-actions, police state. United, we are one. But they want to divide us and separate it so we fight each other. So white race fight black race and black race fight white race. Cops fight people, people, cops fight cops. Like you see how this is crazy. How this is crazy. They know that if they separate us and divide us against each other, so we fight and point fingers against each other, we are weak, we are separated, divided, they can conquer us, they can rule us. Just see what the death of George Floyd has done. Immediately, the opposition striking back, protests, many things, cities were burning. And actually government and millionaires like George Soros were planning the violence. And what happened in the protests? Some white people were beaten to death for nothing, thrown out of the trucks. Some black people were killed by police in the same brutal ways, very similar than George Floyd was killed. And what happens? Black people hate white people more. Like I saw gang members in the protest beating up completely. I don't know if he survived, wife journalist, and pulling them out of trucks and like this just because of the color. So naturally, hate is stronger, problem is stronger, police brutality is stronger. White hate black more, black hate white, cops hate black people more, black people hate cops more. And there's no end. Only problem is greater. And it can turn into a war. And they want to start a race war. to start a race war. They are using now everything to fuel hate in the hearts of black people. I don't know the case that was in USA now. This guy would get shot here also, maybe, regardless the color of his skin. Because he stolen the taser from the cops. He actually was so strong that he was fighting with cops. He wrestled them on the ground. He ran away. He stole the taser. He shot near the head of the officer. You know what the officer knew? You could have another gun somewhere, and you were so strong you could overpower us, and you took the gun from us. With taser, you can take a gun from us. You maybe have a gun. This is crazy, you know. George Floyd murder, I just crying still. I cannot see that man kneeling on his neck. But this, now they're using to spark more hate, to spark more violence, to spark more opposition, more police brutality, more racism from both sides. We have to log out of the matrix. They want to divide us, separate us, to rule over us and conquer us. You know. And I'm free of the matrix. Enlightenment is freedom of the matrix. I'm not black, I'm not white, I'm not green, I'm not yellow. I'm not Christian, I'm not Buddhist, I'm not spiritual, I'm not material. I'm not of that color, of this color. I am source that I am in human body, source that I am everyone, everybody, in every dimension, in every color, in every group. I don't identify myself with no side, with no group, with no religion. I'm a multidimensional being. I speak many truths from many dimensions, from many sides. Same as I cried for the death of the George Floyd and police brutality, in the same way I speak for the cops in another case. And in the same way I have good things to say about cops. And I love some things that they're doing, and many things that they're doing I just don't want to see are the pure separation. Many, many things. And I can speak with passion for George Floyd and that Black Lives Matter. And then I can speak with same passion that some police are good and this is a plan to separate us. I can go in the both sides, and with such passion and such fire I can cry like I did over George Floyd and speak good about the cops for another side. I can speak about Buddhism, about Christianity. I'm a human being, and I'm a speak as love. I don't pick sides, I pick truth. And regardless the cop, regardless the color of skin, regardless black, white, whatever, we all are source that I am, and that I am everyone and everything. And the sides that are separate and fight against each other, I'm a multidimensional being, multidimensional truth. I must speak for the truth in both sides. I must speak things that feminists like. I must speak things that macho will like. I am to write a glory of divine feminine, and I only love divine feminine, and I'm here for divine feminine. But when girls want sexy time with me and all this lusty energy, I'm a post Tupac, mama ain't raised no punk. punk, bitch, keep your clothes off. Shut your leg. Shut your legs. Keep your clothes on. Keep your legs closed. And I'm so in love with Divine Feminine. I exist for Divine Feminine. But when I see problem, lust in women, trying to control me sexually or something, then I say, Mama, I ain't raised no punk. Keep your clothes on and keep your legs shut. Thank you. And when a man will come and he will do something hurtful to Divine Feminine, I will smash him. Why are you abusing your womb? Why are you abusing your mother? You came from the mother's womb. The Divine Masculine abused Divine Feminine. You better kneel, touch her feet, and ask for blessing and forgiveness what Masculine has done to Divine Feminine. I'm a multidimensional being. Material people and spiritual people are against each other, thinks that they are better from each other. I take best from spirituality, take best from material life. This is Zen master, Tantric master, and I live as one that I am in physical body, and I am everywhere that I am, in everything that I am, heaven and earth, for I am everywhere, in every matter that I am. I unite matter and spirit as one. There's no duality. There's no separation. What are the sides that are against each other? I am to speak for both sides with such passion that you are to think that I am from that side. But I'm not from that side. I'm a multidimensional being, and truth is multidimensional. I'm just speaking from that multidimensional truth to bring some light to the other side. Then I'm speaking for the other side to bring unconscious to consciousness, so the other side may see the truth. I don't separate. I don't see materialist and spiritualist. I see all people, human beings, love. I don't pick sides. But what I try to do is teach and give you my word that we realize that sides are one and they are always pointing at each other, fighting against each other. But what they are fighting against, they are missing in each other. Divine Feminine missing power, order, structure of Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine missing compassion, love, feeling deeply for Divine Feminine. And whatever other sides, darkness and light, darkness missing light, light missing darkness, and they fight. They're always pointing at each other that they are one, and that's why I give you my word, so we realize that the truth is one. And this is the matrix of separation where darkness and light, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, was separated in opposition to each other, in conflict. And we have to realize that both sides are one, missing in each other while they fight in each other. Like light of the stars cannot exist without darkness of the sky to hold it. And darkness of the sky has no purpose without the light of stars. They are nothing without each other. Nothing. They don't exist. And when they fight, opposition is stronger, hate is stronger, violation is stronger, conflict is stronger only. Hate, trauma, abuse on both sides is stronger. The problem is stronger. Separation is stronger. When we realize that actually they are missing in each other, we log out from the matrix. We do not support any side anymore to fight against other side to make it stronger and war and conflict stronger, but we focus on what we love. We teach against violation, against abuse, against racism. against war and conflict. We teach us peace and love about peace and love that we are. And in giving no position, we create peace and love ourselves. We create heaven on earth. For all the problem of the matrix is opposition and violation between the sides that are separated. And the conflict and violation trying to destroy what you don't like, sides trying to destroy each other to prove that they are right, is the cause of all wars, all conflict, all enslavement, all trauma in this world. And when we stop picking sides and fighting against sides, and we do what our heart desires, create love, peace, harmony, truth, we are the change that we want to see in this world. We are free of the matrix. Opposites are united within us. There's no violation and opposition in us. We do what our heart desires. We create what our heart desires. And we don't hate what we don't like. We let it be. Let it be. For when we oppose it and hate it, become stronger. We become that hate. We create heaven, hell on earth. For hell is the opposition and violation between sides on earth. But when we focus on what we love, in peace, in love, we create what we love. And what we don't love, separation and violation, fades away. For we are not opposing it and violating it. We focus on what we love. We are free of the matrix. And we speak for love in both sides, so they can see that they are one and they can unite. For the problem of the matrix is duality, light and darkness, divine feminine and masculine that fight. But the truth is like a darkness of the sky that holds the light of the stars to shine. Darkness is missing light, light is missing darkness. Unconscious, they are fighting each other. But when opposites unite, darkness has purpose, it holds the light in the power. Light is strong, supported. And opposites unite. There's no opposition, no violation, no war anymore in this world. No sides. We all are one humanity in all colors. There is no sides. We are just colors of the rainbow. And we shine in our color, we enhance our color, and we don't oppose and attack other color that we don't like, but we bless it to be and let it be, and we shine in our color and we let it shine. We enhance our colors because we are not separated from each other. We don't oppose each other. We are the rainbow of all colors, and all colors are one rainbow that I am. And I am speaking on behalf of all colors, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism. I'm speaking for cops, for black race, for white people, for everyone. I'm standing up for the truth in all colors, for all colors of love, and we are the rainbow. And the secret of the rainbow is that colors do not try to destroy each other to prove they're right, but they shine in that true color, minding their own business, destroying no one, but taking care for their own color and blessing other colors to shine. And they enhancing each other's shine. We are one rainbow, there's no opposition. That's why I give you my word. That's why I give you my word from the heart. So you log out of the matrix. Stop picking sides, stop pointing fingers. Unite darkness and light within you, and you realize that separation, opposition is the only problem of the matrix of violation and conflict. And when we stop that, we care what we love, we focus on what we love. We create heaven on earth, a rainbow of lovers of all colors that are one. And just for that, I give you my word. Let us stop playing the game. Let us log out of the matrix. Thank you. And if anybody feels like you want to offer a donation, you want to offer a support to the art of the word that I am, do know that you are so welcome and you are so appreciated. You keep the art of the word that I am going. Thank you. You helped me to stay in this world, to help others to get free of this world. Thank you. If there's any blessing in this heart of a master, let it all go to you. I just tell you, I didn't teach before. I had questions and doubt, guilt and fear, my mind thinking it is me, until I was in duality, picking sides, being good and fighting bad. I didn't teach. I started to teach when I reach enlightenment. And maybe when you give a donation, you receive something invisible and priceless that no money could buy. I don't know. But I know something that I'm so grateful, and I want to give you my best energy for it. I won't chat. I won't guide you or do anything like this. I don't like talking and all this blah 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 blah. But I give you my best energy, and I give you my word I'm gonna do it. I'm very clairsentient. I connect with your being. I see in PayPal your message. Just email is enough. I connect with your being, and I do white light quantum source healing profoundly on your being. I take my time. I take my energy. For I'm so grateful for your energy that you have given me. I require that blessing. I don't need blessing and healing and all this shit and nobody to watch over me. I'm here to watch over those who still need to lose their mind, the cause of all suffering. But if you give me the donation, you give me what I require to work in this world, and I'm so grateful. And there's any blessing in you, let go in my heart to you. But I do complete healing on you, white light, source healing, quantum healing. You don't need to know anything. Don't tell me anything in the messenger. You have my word, I'ma do it. You know? And why should I tell you anything? I do complete healing on your being, and how much you work on yourself, that much your healing works on you. You know? I'ma just do it. For I give you my word. You have my word. But if you are picking sides, saying we are the good guys, these are the bad guys, you're trying to destroy, you're fighting, you are just making the problem greater, the opposition, the hate, the conflict greater. No one can heal you, you're suffering in duality, in opposition of the matrix, in conflict. But when you realize that both sides are actually one and pointing at each other, and you work on yourself, heal yourself, so you unite the opposites within you, you become whole and complete. You take your darkness to light. You bring your unconscious to consciousness. Now, baby, now you heal yourself, you save yourself. But you are not attacking and fighting no one. You are being peace, love in this world, change that you want to see. You save yourself, you heal yourself. I give you my word, but for every donation, healing is performed. How much you work on yourself, healing works on you. Everybody, I give you my word. Stop fighting what you don't like. Stop picking sides and pointing at bad guys. Because they actually want you to do that. To separate us, to divide us. You know. But realize that we are one source, that I am in all dimensions, in all the colors, in black and white chess figures, in all the races, in darkness and in light, in cops, black people, white people, Indians, Chinese, Japanese, aliens, and everybody. And there's only one truth in all dimensions. And the problem of the matrix is the separation of the truth that is separated and opposes each other. And the peace on earth comes only when there's no more opposition and violation. Everybody loves what they love, and what they don't like, they let it be. There's no more war and opposition. For we are just colors of the rainbow. And the rainbow is one. May you realize that. So wars and conflict in this world end. I give you my word just for that, just for that.